As they say, it's not the destination, but the adventure along the way. Despite our best attempts to plan ahead, make reservations, call in advance about road conditions, and pack accordingly, a true adventure should never go as planned. We set out from Carlsbad, California, with 8 motorcycles of all types, everything from an Africa Twin to a Triumph Tiger, a Harley Pan America, a few BMWs, and even a Goldwing. We headed east to Calexico, trying to outrun the rainstorm we'd crossed paths with in Encinitas. While crossing the border at Mexicali, 2 of the 8 bikes got thoroughly searched by Mexican border guards. Now heading south, we rode together. Highway 3 separates from Highway 5. You see, the plan was that half of the group would continue south and stay in San Felipe for the night, while the other half would head west on Highway 3, on our way to Mike's Sky Ranch. That was the plan anyways, and earlier that day we had even called a phone number to Mike's Sky Ranch, trying to confirm that the road was clear and our reservations were good. As it would turn out, neither were true. This is the story of 4 riders who went to Mike's Sky Ranch, a story of hard roads and good people, with hard decisions and very lucky outcomes. Now let's go back to how this story began. I got a call from Sam about 2 months before this trip. He found out that his uncle and grandpa were planning on a ride in Baja, and we wanted in. We packed and unpacked and packed again until we thought we had everything dialed in for this trip. At this point, we had no idea what we were getting into. We thought this was going to be 1,000 miles, mostly on road with a few unpaved hotel driveways. 70 degrees, sunny, warm, and dry. But as the trip got closer, the weather forecast got worse. So we repacked to include rain gear, waterproof gloves, and Gore-Tex boots. The worst of it was only supposed to be about an hour and a half down a road to Mike's Sky Ranch. After that, we would join up with the rest of the group in San Felipe and head south together on Highway 5. But as you now know, this trip was not going to go as planned. So Sam picked me up at my house, and we headed to the airport. The plan was to fly from Portland to San Diego and rent a couple of adventure motorcycles. This part of the trip couldn't have gone smoother. We found a guy named Jeff who had 2 bikes for rent, and he was located about 3 minutes from the San Diego airport. We each checked a bag of luggage full of our riding gear, and everything in the bag had to fit on the bike. We were even able to leave the luggage bags with the renter, who locked them up for us while we went on our ride. Every time we go to San Diego, we stop at a place called the Crack Shack. It's a chicken restaurant with some of the best chicken sandwiches around. We spent a couple of days in San Diego hanging out with Sam's family and friends while we prepared our bikes for the trip. Yeah, dude. Here we go. The journey begins. After crossing the border, splitting from the group, and topping off the bikes with fuel, we headed south down the road to Mike's Sky Ranch. We paid the entrance fee of a fresh sticker on the sign, and just as we got going, it started to rain. This should have been our first warning to turn back, but we were on a mission to get to Mike's. The heavier BMW 1250 GS bikes went down a few times. Then, my Tiger 900 went down after losing momentum on some slippery rocks, thanks to me forgetting to turn off the traction control. The Africa Twin and BMWs had Dunlop Trail Max Mission tires. These are a 50-50 on-road, off-road tire, and perform pretty good in these conditions. Unfortunately, I was not so lucky. My rental bike came with street tires. This made for some interesting situations and required a lot of feathering the clutch. The sand turned to mud, the rocks ended up becoming slippery, and at the halfway point, the light became darkness, making everything about twice as hard. We fought Mother Nature, picking up down bikes every 300 feet, then every 100 feet, then every 30 feet, until we were exhausted. And after a team meeting, and only being about 7 kilometers from our destination, we decided to stop fighting, hide the bikes off the road, and continue on foot, hoping for a warm bed and some cold beers.
Alright, so I don't know if this light's working right now, but we are somewhere out in Baja wilderness, about 3 miles away from Mike's Sky Ranch, and it's just filthy muddy. You know, we're riding and we're in like 5 inches deep of mud, just slip sliding around, going 15 feet and then dumping the bike and then getting off and helping people pick it up. And it's getting to the point where we need to start walking. It's getting late, we haven't had dinner, and so we're stashing the bikes. We got the bikes here in the bushes, and we're locking them up as good as we can. And luckily I don't see anybody coming up here anytime soon. The road's just too shitty, so tomorrow morning is going to be interesting getting out of here. I don't know if we're going to end up staying another day, but nobody's gotten hurt. We're all doing well. We're just really tired, and at this point it'd be faster to walk than to ride, and we don't want anybody to get hurt. So sometimes you got to make these decisions out here, and they're tough decisions to make because nobody wants to leave their motorcycle out in the bush. But here we are, and we'll see how tonight goes. Hopefully we make it there. All right, well, we stashed the bikes, and we've been walking. We just got to the top of this really big hill. We left my uncle and this other Greg, I think?
Yeah.
Greg down at the halfway up the hill. He's struggling. He's got some health stuff, so he's just taking it slow. Me and Ian are going up ahead and trying to get some help just to get a four-wheeler or something out here to get him out, at least back to where we're staying. So we're gonna take a little break here, and I thought I'd be opening this up at the place and enjoying it over dinner, but got the Macallan 12-year Scotch whiskey, and I can't think of a better time to open this than now. So salute. I know we're gonna make it out of this, but this just makes it that much sweeter. So, that stuff's good. We've been walking for a little while now. I think we might have cut a mile off of it at this point. It's super hilly. You probably can't see anything, but it's really hilly. But we're making good time. Just taking it slow. It stopped raining, yeah. We're gonna get there tonight. Well, we are still walking. It's been a lot further than I expected it to, or it feels like longer. But we're almost there, and just worried about those guys back. We don't know if we're gonna be able to get help for them or not tonight. There's the river. We have to cross this river. Stay to the left.
A little shallower than I thought.
All right, so we made it to Mike's Sky Ranch. The guy here was nice enough to try and go get John. This is the truck we're taking. It only goes about 5 miles per hour, and I don't know. I'm hoping that we find them and can get them here tonight. It's getting cold.
So here comes the truck. I see some people in the back. Man, that's good news. That's good news. They're making it. Hell yeah. Oh, that was a bad situation. It could have gotten a heck of a lot worse, but this is great. Wow. So Lewis is the guy that runs this place. So accommodating. We woke him up very late. They were in bed. They started making us ribeyes, got our rooms ready, and now they used their pickup and they went and got the guys. That's incredible. No idea how that truck made it up there.
All right, so had a good night's rest last night. Feeling a lot better this morning. Had a hot shower. Unfortunately, when I got up this morning, it was snowing pretty good here. Snow was coming down and it was kind of mixed with rain. Then it cleared up, the clouds blew out, and we got blue skies and sunshine, so it's drying it out a little bit. We got some wind blowing around, but we've been told it's going to be about the same weather as it was yesterday this afternoon.
Never ceases to amaze me the hospitality of the Mexican people. No matter how bad things get, it always seems to work out in Mexico. Mike's Sky Ranch for many years has been an oasis in the desert for the Baja racers. It can accommodate many people and is littered with thousands of stickers that it wears like badges of honor.
The guy with the four-wheel drive truck just showed up, and we talked to him, and he says it's snowing up there. He thinks it's gonna snow all night. So we're scrambling right now to get our shit together, our stuff together, to go up there and try to ride the bikes back, because it could snow 4 inches tonight, who knows. So
Could be a lot worse.
could be a lot worse tomorrow, so we gotta scramble out of here tonight and hoping for the best. We'll see.
This is our ride out of here today. It's a Duster, little ute looking thing. It's got good tires though. Pretty cool. On a good day, it'll take you about an hour and a half to get there off the highway. The road consists of everything from deep, soft sand to steep rock faces and ends with a river crossing. And on a bad day, it will rain, and that sand will turn to mud, the rocks get slick, and it might even hail on you on your way in. Sitting at almost 4,000 feet in elevation, it can get very cold in the winter, and I can now say that I've seen it snow in Mexico.
Holy cow, here we go. Just gonna send it. Some people would hate this, but I dream about stuff like this. Okay, we made it back to the bikes. The guy that gave us a ride in his four-wheel drive is taking our luggage, and we're gonna follow him, and we'll see how this goes. Hopefully he doesn't drive off with all our belongings.
All right, so we took our luggage and we put it in the back of the truck here, and it should lighten our load a bit on the way out. You can see the road conditions here. Less than ideal. It's pretty soupy. This is where we gave up last night. I don't know if you can see that car in the distance or not, but there's all of our gear off the bikes being driven out. And we got the bike stripped down pretty good to try and make it as light as possible. So we're gonna make it out of here today. Roads looked a lot better.
The Moto. Well, we made it. we got this hotel here. The guy that helped us get to our bikes this morning or this afternoon, he owns this hotel with his wife. They're absolutely lovely people, and these rooms are really nice. 2 queen-size beds, a shower, a toilet, a TV. They even have Wi-Fi that almost works. Not that we need that, but it's a nice thing to have. We just went down to the store down the road, got some beers, and we're gonna go get a little bit of dinner, and the adventure continues tomorrow. Also, my clutch is burnt up, so we're gonna be working on that tonight.
Well, we finally made it off that damn road and onto pavement. We got gas, found the hotel, and reunited with our gear. It was quite an adventure in its own, just getting to and from Mike's. I can't say that I won't do it again, but if I do, it definitely won't be in the middle of winter with terrible weather. But at least for now, we would have nice paved roads, we would accidentally find a great lunch spot just south of Ensenada, and we would make our way safely to warmer weather and cold drinks at a place called Coyote Cows. And as much as I'd like to say that there won't be any more drama on this trip, some of us would end up pushing our bikes to their breaking points. This was just the first 2 nights of our 5-day, 1,100-mile adventure in Baja. In our next video, we head south searching for the rest of our 8-man group.